What's up gamers, my name is Shepard and welcome to my thank you video. And this video is dedicated to all of you out there who showed support for my YouTube channel. We're standing on 142 subscribers and we are just over 1,000 hours. Let's go over here to analytics. Oops, I actually forgot to open this beforehand. Okay, well here's what the last 20 days were like. The last 20 days were pretty good to me. All of you were really good to me. And right. And this is where we're standing at the moment. This is it. This is what we got. We got 23.8 thousand views. We got 1,000 hours. According to that, I believe it's already over that, but it's not close to 1,100 yet. So we're gonna get there. And 142 subscribers. Now this is amazing. I don't really know what to say, but all of you guys have been really good to me. You've been really good to me. All the support, friends, family, strangers, people I've never met before, whatever, whoever, thank you. Thank you so much. All of this is owed to all of you. I know a lot of other YouTubers who start out, they usually made videos at like 100 subscribers or something like that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. Obviously to say thank you to 100 people who sub to your channel is great, but I just thought, let me rather go for a different goal or a different milestone, celebrate a different milestone, like 1,000 viewing hours. I have noticed that it's not easy, but it's not really that difficult to get somebody to subscribe to your channel. I know of a lot of other people who've had the same thing. A bunch of people subscribe to them and nobody ever views anything, nobody ever watches anything. I know a lot of people just go out there and get subscribers, and then you ask your grandma who doesn't know how to use a laptop to go subscribe to your channel. Don't really see the point of that, because she's not ever gonna watch your gaming videos, probably. I don't know. You get strange old people out there. You get people out there who love video games, so which is great. But I just decided to go for 1,000 viewing hours. Not just because it's proof of people actually watching my content, actually sitting down and actually spending time on my videos. It's actually pretty amazing that the video that's carrying like half my watch time and half my views is that stupid little 10-minute video that I made, this one, of the chain bola taming a Carnotaurus. I never expected that. I mean, look at that. This thing is like, it's got over 15,000 views. That thing is carrying more than half my channel views. And even the hours as well. I think at some point when I went into the statistics of the video, the total amount of hours spent watching it was like 500 or over 500. How do you spend 500 hours watching a 10-minute video? And it's got an average view time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 2 minutes and 12 seconds. I mean, that thing's carrying 20%, if I understand this correctly, like 20% of the video is being watched or whatever, but it doesn't matter. It's amazing. And another reason why I decided to go for the milestone of 1,000 viewing hours is because it's relevant to me to celebrate that. Thinking back about the amount of hours that I spent doing this. Yeah, I do it for fun. I love it. I'll sometimes just introduce viewers to a new game that I like. There's a video actually coming up soon of a game that I just enjoy to play. I've never made a video on it, never made a tutorial on it. I've played it for a while now, but I've never really done a video on it. I just thought, you know what, let me just introduce people to it. So that video will be coming shortly. I might as well spoil it a wee bit. It's going to be Diablo 3, the Reaper of Souls pack, the whole thing. And I just enjoy playing the game. and I thought, you know what, let's just introduce people to it. Maybe there's someone, because I only started playing Diablo 3, I think, geez, 8 years, 6 to 8 years, if not more, after it initially released. So, yeah, I suck in that, in that, can I say, in that area. People have been playing this damn thing for ages, and here I come along 6 to 8 years later, and I only started playing then. I knew about the game, I saw a bit about the game, but I don't know, so I wasn't really drawn into it. So, yeah, that's coming up, just to show what I enjoy playing off screen. But thinking about to get back on point, thinking about the amount of hours that I spent creating content, I think back at the equipment I had when I started, and the stuff I did, the way I had to record videos when I just started. I didn't have editing software. I didn't have editing software at all. I didn't. I didn't have anything to work with. I didn't know what software to use. So I basically, the first few videos on my channel, I would record, and if I make, like, my intro was an issue for me when I wasn't sure really how to start. I sounded a little serious on my first videos, and eventually a little bit of humor came through, and I got a little bit comfortable and everything. But like my intro at first, in my very first video on my channel, my ARK video, my ARK Survival Evolve Quick Start Guide video number 1, was a mess. I cannot remember how many times I recorded that thing and deleted save data and recorded again, because then I do something, I explain something, and my freaking tongue gets tied for something, or I pause too long, or something like that, and then I go and delete it and delete the save data and just start over again and reenact the whole thing, because it was a mess, because I didn't have the software to edit, to cut stuff out, to fix mistakes that I made. So I had a couple of my videos at the start, I had to record over and over and over just to get it right, to get it done, because I didn't have any editing software. Recording software, I was also struggling a lot with recording software at the start. And yeah, also when I got hold of not recovery software, editing software, I had to learn how to do it. I mean, no one in my friends group, or my group of friends, had any idea how recording software and video editing software and stuff like that work. I had a friend who has some experience with Photoshop, so I got a few tips from her on how to do photo editing. I didn't necessarily use Photoshop at that point. I can't even remember what the hell I used back then, but it was some kind of free-form software, and I did some thumbnail editing. You'll notice on my channel that lately I don't really have customized thumbnails for my videos, because I simply do not really have the time. The video editing on its own already takes a bit of my time, and even the intervals of where I upload videos, I don't do that often. I mean, you'll see there was a couple of times of them in my channel that I skipped for months, that I just didn't have the time to do recording and editing and uploading and all that. And at some point I had a few videos on my computer that I still had to edit, but I just never got to it. And then by the time I got back into the YouTube channel thing, I thought, you know what, this shit is so old. This stuff is so old. It's like, people are not going to watch this, so just scrap it. So I never really edited it. But that's why I'm making this video on the 1,000 hour mark, because this is a lot. I have put in a lot of time into doing this, but I don't think I've put in 1,000 hours. So for the amount of effort that I put in, it was a lot, and it was frustrating, and there was struggles, and recording whole videos all over again because I'm not adding editing software and all that stuff. But yeah, it's amazing to see that amount of time spent on the content that I created, all the frustration and stuff I went through, and thinking, what am I going to record? What the hell am I going to do? How am I going to interest people? What am I going to do? And yeah, here we are. It happened there, 1,000 hours, and it's amazing, and it is all thanks to you guys and girls, so on. It's all thanks to you. Everybody's showing their support, sharing video links, subscribing to the channel, telling people about it. It's amazing. It's great, and I love it, and I love all of you, and I thank all of you for the time that you put into watching my content. So, aside from thanking the 142 subscribers that I have at the moment, I want to thank all of them, and even the people who didn't subscribe, for every minute that you spent watching my content. And it's amazing. It's great. And I think I was in the area of about 120 subscribers when I hit the 1,000 hour mark, and I decided, you know, and I'm gonna share this with a couple of people. I'm just gonna share it, and I'm gonna post it here and there, and just say, you know what, it's great, and thanks to the community. And a bunch of people jumped in, and I got collaboration requests, and I got invited into some gaming groups, and people were congratulating me and asking me for the link to my channel so they can subscribe and they can go check it out, and it's great. It's amazing. I love it. I got quite a few subscribers in a matter of a day or two, and it was cool. It was nice. I really love it, and I thanked people for subscribing, and it was just great. I loved it, and I remember I went to my wife and I was like, honey, I got more subs, and I got this invite and that invite, and you know, it's great. I love it, and I am definitely going to upload a lot more and a bit more consistently. Just yeah, we don't 2020 we do not speak of it. It is the one of whom we do not speak. But yeah, it was a rough year, and we were busy, and like I said, I didn't have a lot of time for recording and editing and uploading and all that. But when I decided to come back to it, and the reaction that I got, especially when I hit 1,000 hours and I started sharing that, the reaction that I got, and the interest I got from people, it was great. It was amazing. I loved it. And even if there's one or two people that like my videos, I do it for you. Okay, that one guy, or those 2 or 3 people who like the video, I am really glad you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed playing the game, so I'm glad you like it as well. And yeah, that's it. I'm overwhelmed. I'm happy. I'm excited, because I can't wait to get more videos uploaded and do more editing. And today is finally recording day, because I've been busting my ass at work for a week, and I'm finally on my off days. So I've got a couple of off days ago. I had one off day with, well, I just spent that on gaming, and today is recording day, and for the next 3 days, 2-3 days, is also recording day. So I'm going to be recording and editing and uploading and making sure there's awesome content for you guys and girls to watch. So I want to say thank you once again for everyone, and I am going to try my best to keep entertaining you. That's what I'm going to try and do. And yeah, I seriously have to do something about this. This is getting boring. Don't you think? This is getting a bit boring. But yeah, I am so happy. This is so cool. This is so great. You are all great. You are all awesome. So thank you once again. And I think at some point maybe I'll just go over maybe at some point I'll make a little bit of a video of how I progressed, and I'll go watch some of my old videos and go over some of my old equipment that I used. I've got pretty much exactly the same rig that I had. I have a video somewhere in here where I said that you don't need a high-end PC for game recording. Okay, so you don't need state-of-the-art computer hardware to do YouTube recording. I mean, if you go take a look at this video, I'm still running exactly the same hardware setup, with the only exception that I got a new keyboard and I got a new mouse, and I got I think I'm still using the same headset, and I've got a giant ass CPU cooler, and I just swapped around some fan settings and so on inside my PC and did a little bit of cleanup on the wiring and cable management and so on. But I'm still using the same hardware, and I'm still going at it. It's going great. I think at some point I should just maybe play some newer games with a little bit of higher graphic requirements and hardware requirements, and you'll see that my PC actually still works. It's great. The only problem that I have at the moment, I see there's like Call of Duty Warzone streams and stuff everywhere, and unfortunately I cannot do that because my i5-2400 CPU runs at its maximum limits basically when I play Call of Duty Warzone, which is great, which is fine. But the only problem is the moment I start recording, the game doesn't stutter. I don't feel anything on that end, but when I take a look at the recording sucks because it's stuttering here and there and it freezes and all that kind of stuff. So, but I also have to say, the last couple of my videos you should notice quite a difference because I started using NVIDIA Shadowplay. I went over from OBS Studio, started using NVIDIA Shadowplay, and it's amazing. I love it. It's really great. And yeah, there's going to be a lot more of those quality and even better quality videos, I believe, that is sure to come. My next thing would be a better mic or better audio quality. I've got the video quality thing kind of sorted, but now audio quality. And I really hope that you can hear me, because I'm not sure if this camera that I'm using is actually going to properly record my voice, because I'm not using my headset. It's laying here next to me, so I hope that thing's mic is gonna work. If it sucks, I apologize, but we're gonna work on that later on. We'll get better equipment. So, but yeah, thanks again, guys and girls, all my subs, all my viewers, everybody that spent a minute or two on this channel. I thank all of you. You are amazing. Thank you. I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.